All right. Can I have everyone's initiative, please? If you could put them in the chat.
Well,
Right, needs to roll initiative.
hold on.
Okay, not too good, not too
Yeah.
bad.
Roll.
Bruh.
Grab a dice.
Is that a nat or is it a dirty? Oh my god. Okay.
Ooh, look at you go.
I'm trying to get out all my bad rolls
I
now.
can't wait for
+2.
can't wait for the scene of Faye mating your character and it's just the Spider-Man pointing meme. Because they kind of look pretty similar.
Okay, guys, I think I got out all my bad rolls.
Oh,
It might just be my mental image, but yeah.
I will say it is going to take at least 2 sessions to get to Amara, so I'm so sorry.
Yay.
God.
2 sessions of boat ride. Yeah.
Well, not really boat ride. Amaris is very far
I was
away
making a
from
joke
Port
about
Royal.
us getting swallowed by Cthulhu. What the fuck?
Oh, well, maybe. Who knows?
Good idea.
Good idea, actually. I'm going to take that for a few sessions from now. Anyway.
Be Esther's best and worst nightmare.
And then last but not least, Lilith. Okay, so to recap what has happened last session. Sorry, I'm trying to think. So that's been a long day. Last session, the party was confronted by the 2 criminals and friends, as they put it, of the man you captured, Tick. Now, of course, after a brief confrontation with the party, which I'll be entirely real and went longer than I meant it to go, the party had found themselves yet again in debt to someone. This time, instead of the intelligent and cunningly deceptive Calypso-Felix, they have now become indebted to the, totally not biased here, delightful and absolutely wonderful Lyra Bruticus, otherwise known as Spindle. And, aside from that, nothing's really happened. And somehow, Siveth has managed to sleep through everything. She's still in the tavern.
Had a concussion from that jar.
Had a concussion. Well, in that case, first up in initiative, 10. You all had just finished getting out of a store after Nova tried to terribly barter with a woman at the front desk, failing miserably to flirt, and now being talked to by one of the many underlings of Spindle, known as Dragonfly. What is it that you say, or what is it that you do, rather, Dan?
Do I go or does Dragon go? Because Dragon got a nat 20. I got a 17, but just added 8.
For initiative, we always go with the highest number, like plus initiative. So just because Dragon got a natural 20, that doesn't inherently mean that she goes above you. So sorry, Dragon. So sorry, Mom. Sorry.
Sorry, Mom. Okay.
All right. Hannah?
Why are you here?
Well, why do you think I'm here? I'm here to laugh at that one's failures. And she points directly at Nova.
I swear, in every universe, you just are so annoying, he mutters under his breath.
You know, that's really fair. It was really sad to watch.
And you're telling me?
Sad.
Just sad? Oh my god!
It-
You might as well just be gay with that figure and the attempt to flirt with women. God damn!
You know I can eat you, right? Like
The
just
fuck did you just say to me?
like
That's
I
certainly
could
not
just. I'm not.
What is with
I'm-
you and constantly trying to get us into more debt?
Listen. This one, he says, gesturing towards Dragonfly, is just. You guys think I'm incompetent or whatever? No. This one is. Well, at least the version I know of. But that's besides the point.
And yet, you're sitting here indebted to Miss Spindle, and I'm not. I just work for her.
Mm, mm, mm. Tell me. What's your current job right now?
Oh, I'm one of the guards. You know, ever since Mr. Crow went missing, I haven't really been working for him and just directly under Spindle.
Oh yeah, like kind of have to find him, don't I?
Yeah, you do. You forget about your own job? It's crazy.
No, I have been given a lot of. We have been given. No, sorry, not I. We have been given a lot of tasks.
Oh, he has.
Ooh.
You just also have.
I feel like it's mostly been you, and we're just kind of here.
Oh, look, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, why am I even entertaining this conversation? What do you want,
Because you're
Dragonfly?
just entertaining? Look at you. You might as well have a clown nose.
Okay,
You know what?
don't have to be that mean.
Oh, come on. He's a bigger punching bag than Crowlitz when he was around.
Okay, Nova snaps his fingers and an astral hand projects around Dragonfly. It not I can crush you right now and no one would miss you.
No, but
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
You should listen to Dan and act.
let her go.
You gonna shut up?
No.
Nova, let her go.
Nova, one more debt you put us in, you'll be left brown.
This is not going to
Okay.
get you the outcome you think.
I'm not actually going to kill her. I just wanted to shut up.
You think
Jeez.
antagonizing
Let
her
me go now.
is going to make her be quiet?
He snaps his fingers and the hand disappears. Jeez.
You know, you're awfully rude. I'll tell you that much.
He does
Eh,
need to work on his people skills.
Dragon, I can
My
Well, you
people
all need to
skills are
work on your
fine.
people skills. If you guys keep getting into debt.
I would like to say
I
I'm
keep on
not
getting us
in.
out of debt.
I would like to say I'm not technically in any debt. This
You're
is
on
others.
babysitting duty. And I'm here to babysit you.
I outrank you. Why are you babysitting me?
I'm bored.
Can I like order you to go away?
I mean, you can, but like, I think it's fun when I make fun of that one. And then also Tin Can over there. I feel like he'd be easy to make fun of. So, like, you love me. And she flutters up and leans on her back while still flying in midair. So, like, I think you should keep me around as entertainment.
I'd
You know what?
rather drown.
As long as you leave me alone, go for it.
So, what's the plan, guys? And since Tantan over here is babysitting, What does she want to do? And she sort of tilts her head at you, and just cocks her head a little to the side.
We are going to get a boat to go to Amaris.
Before we do that, shouldn't we probably go wake
Another
up?
boat ride?
Oh, we need to wake up the other one. You know what? Dragonfly, you want to do me a favor as an order? But also a favor?
Yeah.
Will you go wake up our missing party member?
Is he the one
You're
that's
loud enough.
currently asleep in the
Yes.
tavern?
Yes.
I mean,
That's what waking up means.
yeah.
I just think
You have to do everything.
Listen,
Why
I
can't you
just
get
think
Aries to do it?
because I think you waking her up will be funnier.
Go fuck yourself, Tannen. Then she flutters off.
Okay. Hey, so what
There's
if
a
we just put her
50-50
in a
chance you
jar?
sent her to her death.
I'm aware.
So what if
Where-
okay, if she comes back, can we just like put her in a jar with air holes?
No, we cannot do that.
This is still a person, you know.
This is it's in fact still a person.
I mean, maybe, but like,
You are smaller
I
than me.
feel-
Should I put you in a jar?
I can't even
That'd be
fit
one
in a
big
jar.
jar.
Do not question my ability.
Oh, I'm not questioning it. I'm just saying that's gonna be a big jar.
I'll carry you around on my back. Maybe then we can get out of debt.
Oh my god.
Well,
You know what?
while our alarm clock seems to wake up our party member, should we not walk that way too?
Yeah, probably.
It's Tannen's turn.
Whoa, we're waiting on her. Do we want to head to the tavern? We can head to the tavern to pick her up and try and stop the potential murder.
Oh, you're right now in charge, so you have the final say.
Gross. I don't like being in charge. Let's go to the tavern.
And with that, we'll move on to Siveth. Siveth. Out of all of your abilities, those being Strength, Dexterity, Constitution, which one would Siveth first react to when being woken up harshly? Okay, roll a Strength check for me.
Just staring at it like the Undertaker.
Let me just roll for her. So, as you are recovering from the major concussion you had your last fight, the jar of marbles that weren't spilled on the floor, but rather on top of your head. As you rest there, sleeping away, you hear some very, very soft fluttering. And then you hear, in the most grating, annoying voice, "Wait up!" as she screams directly into your ear, her whole head being about the same size as your ear itself. As you quickly sit up and go to grab her, she flutters out of the way as she flies right in front of you.
This,
What?
Has it woken up Lilith too? Because Lilith is also in the room.
Oh shit, fuck, I forgot Lilith was still in the room. Thank you for reminding me. In that case, we'll say that Lilith has just been watching.
Okay, that works. Yeah, that works.
Who do you think opened the window?
Okay, well then. Well, there's a fucking hole in the wall, and the door is off its hinges. So,
Oh, right.
well, you know, you're awfully not hard. Like, you're not hard to wake up at all. You know, yeah, well, Tantan sent me to come get you because one of your friends got you guys more in debt. Well, he's not here, is he? You blind? Did that concussion, like, hit your eyes or something? Are you blind? Make a strength check for me. As you quickly go to grab her, she flutters just a little bit behind. Can't catch me, can ya? I feel like you're getting slow with age. Maybe those are cataracts. Maybe it wasn't the concussion. Did Grandma need her nap? Oh, I think I see a few more gray hairs on your head. Oh no. You're gonna look like an ugly little bag. I hope you know that. Oh, flirts? We all know I'm way out of your league, honey. What's that supposed to be? I am plenty. I'm more woman than you can handle.
Well, they'll just follow. She's just been silent watching this.
Okay. Well then.
Such out of left field.
In that case, next in turn. Well then, with that, we move on next into turn initiative. Brashen.
I mean, we're all just walking to the tavern, no?
Yes. You walk into the tavern and you go back upstairs into the fighting area, and you find Sivith sitting up in bed, staring rather angrily at the pixie in front of her, with Lilith just watching.
There's not. Oh, there's not much for me to add. I'm just gonna sit down on a chair nearby and watch as they flirt with each other. First, Nano's flirting with the cashier now, or Nova. Nova's flirting with the cashier now. Fucking.
It's just because everyone wants to flirt with the DM.
I'm gonna do a double thumbs up and then I'll end my turn. You got this.
The pixie sort of turns over to you and just goes, "Who the fuck asked for your opinion, Ashhead?
I didn't say anything.
You put two thumbs up. No one fucking cares, dude. Like I know I like to make fun of people, but you just suck.
I
Go,
care.
I don't know, light a
All that
cigarette or
matters.
something."
I care, and that's all that matters.
Anyway, Nova, it's your turn. You're next to walk into the room.
Hey, Sivith. How you doing? How was your nap? So,
Hey, no. Like I said, I'm more woman than you people. Okay, all right. Whatever you say, Grandma.
okay, so while you were asleep, we may have been attacked. And they may or may not have blown a hole through the roof.
They did?
Wait, am I remembering things incorrectly?
Not the roof, the wall. Sivith,
the
as
wall.
you look at Nova say the roof, you look outside the door with the door itself broken off of its hinges and a massive hole in the wall, not the roof.
You
Sorry, did
feel
I
the
say?
slight,
Did I
Did
say?
one burst the roof to go up?
Did I say roof? I meant wall.
Did burst through the roof.
And
One burst through the wall, and then when they left, one burst through the roof. Was that not what happened?
that's what I thought happened. So that's my memory.
Yeah.
Oh yes, they did both burst through the roof. Sorry. The main
Fly
piece of
up.
property damage is the missing wall, but
So look, to be fair, and in exchange for us not having to pay for the damages, because this wasn't even our fault. Like they attacked us, but in exchange for not paying the damages, we just have to go to Mars. Yeah, so we have to get a belt to go there. I've
to answer Sivith's question, Nova, you would know this. Actually, the party would know this, except for Sivith. The last known position of the man spindle one, as you defined, the crow, was last seen up in Amaris.
So the reason we need to go to Amaris is because a person we, but mostly me, have been contracted to find was last seen in Amaris. So we are going after his trail. Oh yeah, the necklace. Right. I should probably get. Yes. I just. You think this is enough information for her to give it back? It's not. It's not like super important, but it is what my mom left me, so kind of have to. Right. Fair enough. Mm, Who knows? Maybe our investigation will be quick while we're in Mars.
Like that's
I'm trying.
foreshadowing.
Look, I'm trying to be hopeful here. At least throw me a bone.
I don't have.
You hear a little tiny flea hit the back of your skull.
Oh no!
I got a bone to pick.
Ultimate form of swatting a fly.
Fucking crazy.
Oh wait, what did you say? What did you say, Spindle? Something about me being
Uh,
kicked in the back of the head?
No, you feel something very small hit you in the back of your head.
Dragonfly.
What? You asked for a bone, didn't you? I mean, it's a toothpick that I carved into a bone, but it's still bone.
This is why you don't
I
have friends.
understand.
I have plenty of friends, loser.
Name one.
Steven. Down at the carnival.
We have a
Oh,
carnival.
shh. You don't participate with us normies, Tantan.
What does that mean?
Hmm.
Oh, you're just too high and mighty. It's it's nothing.
Okay, now let me ask you. Let me ask you, do you speak to Steven when he's working or when he's not working?
When he's not working, we went out for beers the other day.
Shit, this version actually has friends.
Oh, what? You expect me not to have any friends?
Well,
When I'm looking at all of you, you all seem to not have any friends at all, except for Tantan, but she's too busy sucking up to the spindle lineage.
for your information, I do have friends. just
Yeah. Are you also in debt to them, or?
it's I'm not in debt to them, but I just can't see them right now.
Oh yeah, right. You totally have friends. They just go to another school.
You know I'm from a different world, right?
Most of us are, dipshit. Who cares? You're never going home. You're gonna die here alone. I hope you know that. Skinny gray twink. All right? Shut
You know
your
I'll-
little mouth, please.
you know
No one
I'll
cares.
outlive you, correct?
Who cares? Who cares? There is a vase on the bedside table right next to you. There is a whole vase on the bedside table right next to you. It's got poppies in it, in case you were wondering.
Who cares about a vase? Can I swing a table at it? I do. It sounds like a bitch. Can I swing a table at it?
It's your turn.
Is it my turn? I swing a fucking
No, you're
table at it.
last. You're last.
Damn it. Why? Am I
That
supposed to catch
happens.
it? I'm not catching it. You're fucking swinging the pot at me.
It's just the same thing that's gonna happen to him. What happened to you? It's just gonna hit him in the faces. He's gonna be out for a fucking day.
Well, how would you like to handle this pest? I mean, person. Technically, she needs to follow Tannen's orders, so...
And tell the bitch to shut up. Please.
What was that? Sorry.
It's gotta follow your orders. Tell it to never move its mouth again.
Tannen already gave me orders. As long as I'm not insulting her, I can do whatever I want, but I'm still gonna
Damn
insult her. Spindle sucking little bitch.
That's not an insult. How's that not okay?
You know what?
Hit the
I
table.
don't know. I'm going to get Spindle to fire you or ban you from this city.
Yeah, well, I'd like to see you try. I'm gonna get there first, and then she flies out the hole in the wall.
Wait, Dragonfly, before you go, I have a very quick question.
She's leaving.
She's already gone.
Damn it.
She's gone. Let her be gone.
You know, if she's anything like the Dragonfly I know, she's probably just jealous of you.
I don't know. She's a lot. But she's gone. She's going to bother Spindle. That's Spindle's problem now, not mine. Let's go to the boats. The boats.
She's not coming all the way with us, is she?
Not if we leave now and hurry.
All right, then. And as the party gets up to leave, Esther, it's your turn.
I ain't got nothing. We're about to leave. What am I supposed to
Well,
do?
is there anything last minute that you'd like to do before you leave, or?
No. I had the idea if they actually ended up throwing something, I should catch you, be like, guys, this is a person, no matter how annoying it is.
Still calling her an it?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay then. Lilith, is there anything else you'd like to do before you two depart? If not, I'll give you two a turn do-over when I do the next describey thingy.
No, I have no clue.
Okay. Alright. So, the party itself moves down towards the docks. It is a bustling little area with a series of different people unloading, loading up, lots of merchant ships, specifically fishers. There's a lot of fishers. But one important, or at least the ship that catches your eye, is this massive warship. Unlike every other boat around, made out of wood and sails, this one does not have any of that. It is made out of metal. And while it doesn't look exactly like how one would usually think of a warship, still a lot of wood, no central cannons, still the classical type, on wheels. It is entirely metal, and it does not use sails as its propulsion. And near this ship, you see a man with a very large black beard and a gold monocle. You would know this as the man that was hanging out with Spindle earlier in the day. And accompanying him, you see a older gentleman who's gone entirely gray with one beard. But as he turns to look at you all as you're passing by, you notice as half of his face is burnt and charred. Esther, it's now your turn since you didn't do anything just before getting here.
Probably he's just gonna go up and admire the ship.
All right, you go and
interesting
admire the ship.
person, but look at the ship. Look how cool it is. What makes it run? Is it propulsioned? Is it the Spinosaurus? Is it something else?
You can roll me an investigation check or a perception, whichever one you'd like.
Investigation. And,
All right then.
8.
8. You don't see any Spinosauruses, and it's definitely not wind powered. So your best guess would have to be something on the inside of the ship.
Holy coal powered. Okay. Right, that's my turn.
Okay then. Lilith.
Mr. Zappy, he sees the ship.
I don't. I think Lilith's gonna turn to Brashin. So, why exactly are we stuck in this debt?
I don't think I know for sure myself. You should probably ask him. I'm pointing at Nova.
Great.
He is the one that always gets us here. It'd be best you ask him.
Okay. Well, I guess I will turn to Nova. So why do you have us doing this?
Well, we were attacked. The tavern we were staying in got busted up, and instead of paying the repair fees, we're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were gonna calm them down.
Well, I mean, would you rather shell out the money to repair the tavern?
Oh no, I was talking about the two who destroyed the tavern.
Yeah, the
Oh, well,
tavern isn't our fault.
Yeah, that's what I said, but I guess Spindle didn't really care. Though, and I might be wrong about this, I think she's warming up to me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so everyone make an insight check on him.
He's. I want to let you know, Nova has this version of Nova has no infatuation with
6.
Spindle.
Damn it.
I don't believe you.
I'm slowing.
I got an 8.
I
All right, let me roll this.
You're more
Wait, wouldn't you-
optimistic
wouldn't you-
here than you were in original.
wouldn't you have wait? Don't you have to? Don't you have to roll a? I have to roll
10.
something, and you have to beat it in order for like.
Nova, roll either a deception or actually, hold on, I'm going to DM you which one to roll.
We have a passive insight. What is that?
Insight. It should
Oh,
be
all right.
part of your. It should be part of your. What? Okay. Nova, which one did you roll, or what did you roll?
Smith knows he's bullshitting.
16.
I know what you are.
Okay. All right. What did everyone else roll?
10.
A 6.
8.
8. Rob.
8.
Everyone but Faerith doesn't believe him, or everyone but Sivith doesn't believe him. Everyone but Sivith doesn't believe him.
Like believe that he's
Believe that
warming-
Spindle is warming up to him.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Other
Other way.
What?
other way around. I'm so sorry. Everyone but Sivith believes him. Sorry.
I do a little pat on the back on Nova. Hell yeah.
Not like
Knew
that.
you could do it.
Not like
That part you don't believe.
Not
Cool,
like
cool.
that, you ignoramus. I just mean that I think we're on the road to becoming friends. What? You know, I'd expect you of everyone here to support, to believe me. You know,
Hey.
I don't know. I thought we were the closest of everyone here. I'm not being delusional. All right, it's not like she's just gonna like. It's not like we're gonna go on the ship. She's just gonna be there waiting for us.
You fly
You
over
know
the ocean.
Well, she can't. Yeah, she can't fly for that long. She'll have to rest. And like,
Someone that annoying
Okay.
can do a lot
And
of
with
things.
that, we are back up to top of initiative with Tannen. You would know the man helping load up the warship as Denoso. And, of course, you know the men that he hired recently, Jordan. For everyone curious, Jordan in this world does have full gray hair.
Damn, he's old.
Well, everyone seems to be older in this world now.
don't think
Well.
you should be saying that.
Well, Tannen, it's your turn.
We're at the boats, right? Sorry.
You are at the boats, and you know for sure one of these boats is going to be departing northwards. Everyone else you don't really know, which is Denosa's boat.
Cool. She's gonna go in that direction. Try to find Denoso.
Well, you see him. He's ordering around some workers to load up the ship.
She's gonna just walk over him and just kind of slap her hand on his shoulder and be like, "Hey."
Hello, Denon.
So do you have room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for 6 more people?
Why
on
do you
your boat?
ask? Why do you ask?
Because we need a ride to Amaris, and I know you're going north.
Why?
Because Spindle said so.
He sort of looks at you, his eyes darting back and forth between yours.
Tana's just smiling like, Spindle said so.
Jordan sort of pats the man on the back. Well, your wife said so. She's not my wife. And Denoso pinches the bridge of his nose. All right, so okay, get you and your friends on the boat. I'm getting.
Come on, we got a boat.
I raise my hands in the air. Yes!
Big boat time! Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah! You know, 10 is really growing on me. She got us a boat. I walk
Well,
on the docks.
Technically, she got us a boat last time too. I mean, if you count the. Never mind.
I'm already walking away.
All right, so everyone's walking onto the boat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 10. Is there anything else you would like to do before you end your turn? Walking onto the boat.
She's just gonna give Denosa like a big thumbs up and a big smile, like thanks. And then get on the boat.
He will flip you off and then go back to ordering people around.
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, and then moving on, Sivith. Doesn't have to be entertaining. If you want to progress your character in any sort of way, yeah, go for it. Just whatever you want. Yeah, surprisingly, unlike most ships, this doesn't have any sails or ropes on the top side. It's mostly just a straight deck with seating on the rims of the boat. Of course, with a small crane connected to the cabin at the back and a series of trapdoors that lead to the lower decks. So you find a place to sit. It's about in the middle, sort of just next to the dock. All right then, Brashin. You get on the boat. What are you doing?
Probably just gonna help some of the workers load the boat.
All right then. Hold on, let me roll to see who exactly you get. All right, you got a 4. No one interesting. You meet a guy. His name is Joseph. He's a youngish man, about maybe 19, 20. And he's currently trying his absolute darndest to load up a crate that is much too heavy for him. And he is struggling very much so. What's the first thing that you're going to do to help this man?
He's struggling to pick it up, or is he struggling?
He's struggling to move it, period. This man is built like a stick, and he is trying to move something that it would take like 2 Mr. Olympias to move.
Yeah, I'll slap him on the back and say, "I got you, man. It's okay." I pick it up. All right, I tried to pick it up.
As you slap him on the back, he lets out this guttural gut of air. I don't really. I was Denoso. He told me to move this, and I don't know if he wanted me to get help. Do you still try to pick up the box anyway?
I'll move to one side of the box and gesture for him to pick up the other side, and I'll like sneakily help.
Okay, I will say this man has a -3 to strength. So I'm just gonna
Amazing. If he breaks
roll
it,
for
it's not
strength.
my fault.
Roll for strength, please.
Gotcha. Oh my fucking god.
Oh.
And then I have a 6.
Oh no.
And with him in total, that makes a 9.
Amazing.
You two
Wow.
struggle with this box. He
The
is
heavy
sitting
box.
there, red in the face, as he's trying his hardest to pull on this one end of the box as you're trying to lift, and absolutely no one is getting anywhere because neither of you know what the other one is doing.
Okay. This clearly isn't working. I put it back down on the ground.
It never left the ground in the first place.
Oh, amazing. I imagine it at least lifted an inch, but no.
It's, I will tell you, it is
Yeah,
full
the
of
guy tried to push it.
cannonballs.
You tried to pick it up.
Cannon. Oh, no fucking shit. I take off the cloth. Realize it's
You take
funny.
off the cloth, revealing it is a lot of cannonballs.
You were supposed to lift this by yourself?
Well, Mr. Denoso said that I just needed to get them onto the boat, and I thought it would be easier if I just moved the box.
I think it might be better for you to move it one by one.
I don't even think I can carry one.
If you can't even carry one, why try to carry the box? You're
I thought I could
carrying.
pull it.
What
I
is,
thought I could
how
pull
many
it.
more? How many is it? Like 12 cannonballs stacked up in a triangle?
It's more like 20, and it
Yeah.
fills the whole box.
Awesome. Amazing.
Call Esther over. See if this box is just the heaviest box in the world, or
Yeah,
if
you
you guys
know
are just
what?
unlucky.
You know what? I'm gonna call my friend. You know, he's a big guy, pretty big. And where is Esther? I start fucking jumping and waving at him.
Esther,
Let's say he
you,
notices.
yes, Esther, I would say that you are just getting onto the boat as you see Brashen sort of waving next to a crate of things with an exasperated twink just next to him.
Esther, come here, please.
Walks back down. Did something?
Yeah, can you help lift this, please?
Oh, cannonballs. Yeah, I used to lift this a lot. Like where I came from.
Amazing. That's great. Try and
Right.
lift it all at once.
I gotta show off
Ed-
now. So
Esther, roll for strength. I'll
I'm
give you
gonna do it, but I'm
advantage.
also yeah. I was
I
gonna
so hope
say
it's
either
low.
advantage or I could use my armor's ability to add even more.
I will let you pick from one. Either you get to add your armor's ability, or you get to roll at advantage.
Please be low.
We'll say advantage. Strike check with advantage. Please don't let my boy full of himself. 17.
Damn it.
You grab onto each side of the crate, and you hoist it up with not much difficulty. And you kind of, it feels a little light, so you like kind of huck it over or just like underneath one arm as you just carry it. Weight sort of resting on the suit's hip, as you only really have one arm holding it in place. Brashen, you notice Joseph's jaw like drops immediately, and he's just staring at Esther as he just brings it up onto the main deck.
I like lean in close and whisper, Yeah, he's pretty strong. I think he's cool. And I walk
You
off.
hear him. Oh, I was gonna say, if you would like, you can hear him mumble something, and
Whoa.
you can roll perception to see if you pick it up.
I walked off. I gotta roll deception or perception.
Up to you. You don't need to listen to what he's saying.
No, I need to hear what the hell. this guy
It's
said.
just for the sillies. I promise you.
See how silly it
Let's
is.
do it for the sillies.
Perception is 11.
You hear him mumble as you're walking away. I want him to pick me up like that, and then just you're already gone.
Everywhere Esther goes, people follow. Goddamn.
Can I turn back and give the thumbs up?
As you give the thumbs up to Joseph, he's like, no, don't do anything. Don't do anything. He's like
I
waving
start
his
walking
arms
faster.
like erratically. He's screaming
Start
no.
walking faster away, thumb still up.
I'm walking faster straight to Esther and then walk past him.
He like grabs his head in his hand and is like, fuck! As you keep walking.
I'm not.
And we will
not
leave
mean.
that for we'll leave that for Esther's turn. For now, we move on to Nova.
Okay. Let me just ask again because I may have forgotten. What can I just see, or what can I see around me besides the chaos that my companions are causing?
Well, you see Denoso and a gray-haired Jordan. I'm just going to call him Jordan. You see Denoso and Jordan, sort of Denoso giving orders to Jordan, and then Jordan directing a series of other people, all wearing Velros uniforms. They are all black except for a red ribbon or actually a purple ribbon tied around their neck. It's just very simple, all black suits with purple accessories. You notice that Denoso's uniform has purple cufflinks, while everyone else seemingly only has the necktie. And then, of course, Denoso has quite a few medals shown on his uniform. Everyone else maybe only has one at most. And Jordan isn't wearing any uniform. He's just simply wearing full plate armor. Or half plate armor, I should say.
So, question: can I just walk up to them, but like completely unnoticed?
Make a stealth check
Jordan?
for me.
Why?
Yes. I
The Jordan, that's an automatic fail.
Yeah, what the hell are you trying?
Yeah.
Hey, my stealth. Okay, listen. I'm not trying to sneak up on them. I'm just like walking normally, but like it's just that they just don't sense me. That's like my whole. That's
I'm
like
walking normally, but also stealthily.
18. Does an 18 work?
Yes. So yes. Cutting it close, because Jordan's passive perception is 17, but I won't roll. So you walk up, seemingly just blending in with the traffic of going up and going down the boat. And you
You cut out there.
you have gone mostly unnoticed. You just blend in with the usual traffic.
Okay. As I appear behind them, I just say, "Hello."
Jordan goes, what the fuck? And Denoso kind of just turns around and raises an eyebrow at you.
So, I do just want to thank you. Well, actually, I already thanked Tannen for this, but thanks for letting us on the ship, I guess.
Yeah, Jordan says. Do you need something? Was that from that, or
Honestly, no. Honestly, no. I do just want to apologize for the next few days. My companions may or may not cause chaos.
Companion.
Kendall has already told me a lot about you. Denoso speaks up.
May I ask what specifically?
I don't want
did
to. I don't want you to end up in debt to me. So let's not.
specifically.
Don't talk to me.
What specifically? What did she say about us?
I, I, I don't want you to actually get pissed off at me, so I'm not making that joke.
No. Go ahead. I dare you. Okay, don't say it in character, but say it out of character so I at least know what the joke is going to be.
I was gonna say that Denosa would say something about orange juice.
I would have murdered you.
I'm so sorry. I mean it with love, Nano. Denoso sort of just looks at you and goes, "I think that is the talkings of two people who are above your rank. So I'm not entitled to tell you."
Pull and rank.
Fair enough. But actually, fair. I don't have an argument here.
Pull
Wait.
and
You technically, I'm not within your ranking structure.
I still have superiority over you. You know that's right. I'm
Fine,
second in
superiority.
command of Velros. You know I'm practically royalty, yes?
Since when should commoners give a shit about royalty?
okay, Nova.
What, Cannon, where the
Stop him before
fuck?
he starts getting
All the time?
another
You of all people would know. Oh god. Oh great. He's gonna get us killed again.
We should really
No,
stop
see,
him from talking
see,
to
no.
people.
I'm gonna sneak a curse of binding to his mask so he can't speak.
That wouldn't work. It'd still just be speaking through it.
The mask on the top of it just says, "Don't talk to me."
Yeah, I'd put it on. Dude, give him a shirt. Do not talk to me. I will make things worse.
Actually, let me rephrase. Titles don't really matter in my eyes.
And they matter in mine. Get on the ship, or else I'm going to throw you into the water. Or rather, I'm going to get Jordan to throw you into the water.
Fine. He walks up onto the ship.
A little sad.
Rejected.
God, I miss Sil. What? Uh, yeah, you know, I'll tell you later. Maybe. So, you know what? I'm gonna go see if there's like a crew quarters I can go sleep in or something. Yeah. And he just goes off and does that.
All right, you go down, and the first communal area you find is the kitchen hall.
Is there anyone in the kitchen or is it just me?
There are a few people. You see a dragonborn lady sitting with a tabaxi lady. And you see a tiefling person sitting not quite in the corner, but fairly alone. And you see a few cook staff at the back. It's sort of structured like a school cafeteria.
I guess I'll go over to the tiefling and see what they're doing. Maybe they have a deck of cards.
The tiefling lady?
Yeah.
All right, then. And you walk up to the tiefling person, and they're sort of just sitting there fiddling with a rather ornate knife, not really doing much with what's left of their food. As you sort of sit down, they just kind of look at you and give you an upwards nod.
That's pretty knife you got there.
Yeah. Thanks.
Sorry, I'm bad. From what my teammates say, I'm bad at socializing, so I'm gonna try again. Hi, I'm Nova. I'm trying to start up a conversation.
Hi. Well, I'm Natalia. You just wanted to come say hi, or?
Honestly, I'm I'm trying to find something to do on the ship since I'm going to be here for like what? My estimate is 3 days on the sea.
Oh, so you're gonna be here a bit?
Well, I'm headed. Well, me and my group are headed to Amaris with you guys. So yeah.
Oh, I assume you don't know, but we're gonna be stopping a lot on the way. We're picking up a lot of supplies for the war effort for Velros, so you might be spending a day or two up there too.
That that doesn't sound too bad. I mean, what's the worst that could happen while we're in Velros?
Eh, yeah.
I don't say that shit.
What did you say? Were we saying that in character? Or?
No, you're
Listen,
Next time you
listen,
go
that
down,
wasn't
we're
the
not
shit.
killing you.
listen. You say that like. Never mind.
Nothing will happen.
But how long have you been a part of this ship crew?
Well, I've been in the Velros military for a long while, probably about when I first got here. There was some lady with an antenna that convinced me to join some while back. It's been about 14 years.
14. You've been here a while then. I've only been here
Yeah.
for a few weeks.
Oh, you poor thing. And you're already on a military vessel? Gods.
It's extenuating circumstances. I'm not gonna say I've been through worse, but I've been through similar back in my old world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We, a lot of us that end up fighting on, but then there's a lot of us who learned how to fight here. It's never fun.
At least I had the advantage of knowing how to fight before I came. So, what is it you really do on this ship, if you don't mind me asking? Usually, everyone has a role.
Well, she sort of looks at you, um, up and down. Why do you want to know?
Because I'm curious. If you don't want to answer, it's fine. It's not like it's gonna change anything.
Fair enough. I'm just a shipwright. I am essentially a gopher for Sardinosa.
Uh, well, I guess there's worse jobs on a ship. You could be the one who has to clean the latrine.
Yeah? No, you're telling me. That tabaxi lady actually has to do that.
Ooh, must get all in her fur.
Oh, yeah, no, she doesn't like it very much. I make fun of her for it every once in a while. We're actually having a bit of a feud because of it, but that's besides the point.
Hmm, fair enough. Got any questions for me? Since I asked a few about you.
So you've been here a few weeks, you said, yeah? How'd you end up on a military boat so quick?
It's a long story that is mostly my own fault. and my group never lets me forget that. But he starts to explain like their whole journey up until the point that they had till the point of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It's he obviously he admits some parts like
Yeah.
anything regarding the codex, but he gives her the basic gist of what happened, what's gone down.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's kind of how I'm here.
Oh, well, certainly a long story. Wendigos, you say?
Yeah, no, they. Oh, that was not a fun vet. That was not a fun day. That was like what 3 days ago? No, 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 not more than three. Like what 5 a week ago?
It was about a week ago.
Crazy, you know. But I'm sure you have crazy stories being in the military for 14 years.
Oh, I have a few crazy stories. Um, Here. And we're going to shelf this for next time your turn comes around, or if you want to talk to her later.
All right.
All right, then. We move on to Esther. Esther, you see as Barashan is moving rather quickly towards you.
They're more. They
Did you say something? You cut out for me.
You also cut out for me.
are more needing to be done.
Probably. You would have to ask Denosa for that, but none that I saw.
Oh well. Think about maybe when we set sail, I might ask him.
Yeah, that was my plan. There's not much to do on a ship.
Well, especially not when it's in port. Because then it's more likely for you to get kicked off.
Mm. Out of character. I'm not gonna say anything about the the guy liking Esther.
Oh my fucking god. You haven't hyped for
Yeah,
nothing, dude.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not that mean.
Terrible
Not.
wingman.
Hey, I don't know who the fuck that is. All I heard was a couple of please don't do that, and a little bit of oh shit. Okay, I don't know who that is. I don't care.
Fair enough, honestly.
Struck got
If
that
that was
robot
Nova
riz, what
saying
can you
it.
say?
Esther, I will say, you do notice a very distraught man sort of kind of pacing around on the docks.
It was the same person who
It was the
was
same.
right next to the pack of cannonballs he picked up.
Is he okay? Were we not
I'm
supposed
sure.
to do that? Was this a test or something?
Well, he doesn't know if we were supposed to do that, but I think it's better if we help, earn our keep a little bit. Do enough, maybe Nana won't get kicked off, or Nova.
And this person to do the heaviest job.
Yeah, well, I tried to lift it. It didn't work.
It's all about the
My
way
big
you try and pick it
strong.
up first.
Hey, there's no need to understand how I tried to pick it up. Okay, you picked it up just fine, Tin Man. But quickly walk away.
I don't believe the summer is composed of any man.
Nah, you're 10. You're 10.
He says, as, wait a minute, do I have 10 on me?
You're definitely Tin Man.
Uh, I think he'll probably just go along like the side, just the perimeter of the boat, of the deck, just as much as he can.
You should ask the distressed man
Like,
where to
take
put
in just as
it.
much of the boat.
So you're planning to
This man's
inspect the
just happy
boat?
to be back on a boat. Yeah, like he'll just. I think he'll just like walk around. He's very just kind of glad to be back on a boat.
Okay. Make either a
Make
perception or
menial
investigation check.
task or chore. Yeah. Investigation more. 18.
18. All right. You do pace around the outer upper deck of the boat. It's rather from the outside. It is rather plain, or from the top and outside. It's rather plain. It's structured similarly to usual ships. It's flat across the, or rather, there is a main deck and then two jutouts on either side, with the captain's quarters being taller and then the smaller little storage facility or storage cabin at the front of the ship where it tilts up into a point. It functions a lot like every other ship, but without the sail. If you would like, you could go further into the ship to try to investigate more, but from the looks of it, this seems like you can clearly tell this was built for war.
Crucial detail. The giant cannon.
Pardon? Blank? Sorry, you cut out a little bit.
It's missing one crucial detail. The giant cannon.
There is no giant cannon on this, yes.
The cannons, I assume, like, are be under.
Yes, the cannons are in the decks below. Although, surprisingly, from the outside, you can't really see any cannon flaps.
Well, judging by the fact he took the task of moving balls, he's probably going to take that and try and find where they can go.
I'm going to need you to repeat that, Bestie.
He is going to take the cannonballs and I guess go under, see where the cannonballs would go.
All right, then. You take the cannonballs, you lift them up after talking with Brash, and you walk down the first flight of stairs, and on the deck, just directly below the main one, you find what seems to be a very large singular what looks to be artillery cannon, as well as
There it is.
lining the sides of the ship regular cannons, of course not facing a flap so you can see.
Interesting. Can I try and examine to see how the cannons would go out?
You do, and with the roll you had last time, I'll just say you're able to figure it out. As you approach one of these cannon areas, you run your metallic hand over one of them, and it seems as though the metal itself around where the cannon is facing pries itself open and squishes itself and makes a diamond-shaped slit that one could fit the mouth of the cannon out of.
Hasn't had the chance to do it. I'm gonna use his innate ability, his or not innate ability, but his granted ability, and use detect magic. Places a hand
Okay,
the
then.
metal, and he's going to airship.
As you cast Detect Magic, this isn't like any sort of spell has been placed on this, but it seems more like this is the work of an artificer. It's akin to a living suit of armor. The metal itself seems to be, it holds some sort of reactive tendencies and is tethered to the cannon itself.
Can I try one more thing, and then I'll give it
Yes.
my turn? And I try and shape the metal into something that it would not want to be shaped into.
Yeah.
Like through like the use of artificer magic.
Yes. Make a Arcana check for me.
Is that a good one I'm at? Yes, that's a one I'm good at. In 14.
Let me just check my notes here. As you do, you sort of bend this metal and you twist it to be sort of a cone-like shape from the scrunched up metal. However, once you lift your hand off of the cannon, it sort of creaks for a moment and then slowly unwinds itself from the position you had bent it into, and then very quickly seals shut.
Interesting. Oh god, I have so many ideas. I'll end my turn here.
Okay, then. And we move on to Lilith. Lilith, welcome to the ship.
I think Lilith is going to go explore the ship. She's gonna try to pull on Denoso as she tried to pull on Spindle. So I want to go see if I can find a captain's quarter.
Oh my god.
She's just
All right then. It's not too hard to find. It's at the back of the boat. Pretty obvious. That's the second story to the backwards jut out. You walk up the stairs and just open the door. It doesn't seem to be locked, but it is surprisingly empty. Like, there is nothing in here except for a table, what looks to be a very comfy chair, a wrench on the table, a picture of Celine on one side of the window behind him, and a picture of Spindle on the one just opposite, and then a Velvos flag sitting just above you, or just above the door on the wall. Aside from that, it's empty. You walk around and you check most of the drawers, and it's not much. Changes of clothes, another wrench. There's a drawer full of gears. The only drawers you can't really get into are the ones on the table, just in front of this really comfy chair, that all seem to be locked. Triple locked, actually. There are 3 different keyholes on at least on the 4 drawers attached to this table.
of course Denoso's like that. Huh. I'm really tempted to just have Lilith fall asleep in the chair, but I think that'd be a bad idea.
Do you want to know something on your ass?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the room.
No, make sure we're in good graces. I want to learn about this.
Leave and go wander. I guess just wander the ship. Is there anything interesting on the ship itself?
Not on the main deck. What would you consider interesting?
I don't know. Lilith's probably just looking for like books, information, anything that would catch her eye, I guess.
Okay. Well, there's nothing too much. It seems to be a typical ship. However, you do notice on your way up from the lower levels Esther fiddling around with the ship's hull, it looks like, and while holding onto the cannon.
What are you doing?
Is more than just a battleship.
Mhm.
Warps the metal. He like warp the metal again.
Huh. Interesting.
When I take my hand away, it mends itself even back. Need to ask the captain of the ship if he knows anything about it or who made it.
Yeah, that's
Something like that I've seen before.
I assume I haven't seen anything like that either.
No, you have not.
Yeah, that is odd. 1 second. Sorry, I'm looking at my spell list. Leave this as a
Nuclear
ritual.
reactive metal. Think of all the things you could do with it. They only made a ship of this?
Would be could do a lot with it, huh? I want to reach out to the metal as well.
Okay, you do. However, as you reach out to the metal itself, it doesn't seem to respond to your touch of the hull.
What was Esther doing to it?
Esther was fiddling around with it, but he did have his hand on the cannon the whole time he was.
I'm gonna place my other hand on the cannon.
You do, and suddenly the hull shoots or scrunches up just like it had done for Esther.
Odd. I would be interested to know what this is.
I'll take a sample, but I don't know if it's the metal or if it's in the enchantment on this. So, out of what probably a mainline war vessel is not the best idea.
Yeah. I'm going to. I gotta scroll all the way up to find the link I have for the museum apparatus. What level is identify? A first level? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to cast identify on it. We'll see. Let me roll. Because it's Arcana DC 10 plus twice the level. Okay. 10. What's my Arcana?
No,
No, I hear it too.
Yeah.
Bring some.
it's gone.
It's gone.
Okay, yes. So that's 16. I cast Identify on the metal.
Wow. Let me look at my notes here. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Now all of a sudden want to steal a ship.
Evil run. Evil run.
Well,
That's
This
chaotic neutral. He does what he wants.
this is well, you don't have a name for the spell because this is very far out of your league. You understand that this magic is very similar to the same that would create a golem, a warforged, or an animated suit of armor. While you can't directly tell what the spell is, you can guarantee that it is at least similar to any sort of animated monster spell.
Interesting. It's some sort of animation spell, animating a monster, some form of golemancy, I think.
And it sounds like using more simple magic, but that does mean it has.
I'm sorry, you're cutting out. I did not catch any of that.
God damn it! Makes the
Stop
most
cutting
sense.
out.
You're able to cast mending, able to cast middling, and just a normal healing spells just to repair a ship. But that means it must have a core. I must find it. Let's find the core. Let's investigate.
Tin Man, your voice box is broken.
Alright.
You gotta repair it, Tin Man.
I think I caught enough of that, I hope.
We'll just say that's canon.
The master's just cutting out. The Yeah, we can find the core.
So fast. His voice box catch.
I'll end my turn there because I think I'll follow Wester for his turn. Hopefully, Blink's mic will have fixed itself by then.
Okay, then. In that case, we move back up to the top of turn order and back to Tannen. Tannen?
Okay. What's happening? Sorry. I've been out of it.
You were with Denoso and Jordan, yes?
Yes.
Yes. You watched up as Nova somehow surprised the two. And then proceeded to just say thank you to confused glances from Denoso and Jordan to have him just immediately walk back onto the boat and out of sight. You proceeded to watch Esther or Brashen approach Esther to the dismay of a scared, skinny man pacing around on the docks, to which point Esther just disappeared beneath the hull, followed by... Make a perception check for me.
This is 10.
10, to which
Mhm.
you see Lilith walk up the stairs to the captain's cabin, but you get distracted and you sort of turn your head as Jordan quickly yells at someone, and you turn back and she's already walking down from there. And then proceeds to disappear below hull.
I'm gonna go below hull and see what they're doing down there.
All right. You walk through or on top of the ship and you dip beneath hull and you find Esther and Lilith fooling around with the hull of the ship, watching it close and open and close and open and then twisting it and then watching it reform itself.
Are y'all having fun with your new toy?
More than fun, we're making discoveries.
It's
Uh,
quite the fascinating material.
uh, okay. Y'all can always ask about it. Just don't, break the shit, please.
Asking is
I'd
boring.
be more powerful than I have the ability to break. You could pull some strings and have me, I don't know, the ability to test the engine or whoever made this.
You want to see the engine?
Yes.
Would Tana know where the engine is?
Surprisingly, no, she has never been on the ship.
Dang it.
She doesn't even know its name.
The engine, the captain, or the engineer that made this, give me him now.
I'm gonna go back up to Denoso. Hey, Denoso.
Hello,
Hey,
Karen.
buddy. Hey.
What do you want?
Where's the engine?
He sort of squints his eyes at you and does a small double take. Why would you want to know?
Because I got a friend who wants to see it because he's a nerd. Nerd.
He
So,
just kind of stands there and squints at you, a little bit in stunned silence. Jordan, can you go make sure that they're not going to do anything stupid?
I have never done anything stupid in my life.
I don't believe that.
You're gonna get us caught.
Jordan sort of just nods his head at Denoso and just says, all right, come on.
Does he have to come with?
I need to make sure that you all don't
I'm-
break ship.
I am third in command at Port Royal. You can trust me. I wouldn't.
I helped build
Okay.
this step.
Well, I'm trustworthy. I'm not gonna let them do anything.
Trustworthy. Didn't we find you in it? You know what? Never mind. Just Jordan's coming with you. It's either Jordan or me or that one. And he gestures towards the man who's still pacing on the docks. Everyone else is busy, so you can take your pick.
Fine.
You're taking Jordan? Okay, go. And then you just sort of...
I mean, I don't think you want to come. Do you want to come join us? You're the one who helped build it.
I gave you the option. You either pick one of the three I gave you.
I mean, I like talking to you better than I like talking to Jordan.
Jordan likes talking?
No. That's the
Damn
point.
right. Jordan just pipes up for a moment. All right, do you want to take Jordan, or are you just going to pick one, then?
She's just gonna. You come on, and she'll just point at Denoso and then just start walking back downstairs.
Oh my god. Okay, all right, Jordan. I paid you enough for you to know how I like things. So just do it like I would do. He goes, aye, Captain. And Denoso just sort of follows Tennant into the lower deck, seeing Esther and Lilith fiddling around with the hull. Well, those your friends, or are they still
Yes,
always
sir.
trying to do it?
That
Okay.
one. Yeah, that one. She points to Esther is the one that's being a nerd.
Look like they're both being nerds, no?
Well, Esther's the one who wanted to ask about it. So yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Big man, metal man. I heard you wanted to see engine.
Yes, or just get information of the ship in general.
Well, you're probably talking to the second best person person with information, because I helped design it.
Who's the first?
Design it or build it. Those are two different.
Design it. I don't do much manual work nowadays. I got a man named Jan to do it.
Oh well.
Mhm.
Him then.
Well, do you want to see the engine or not?
Yes.
Do you want to come along? And he points to Lilith.
Yes.
Denon, you want to come along too, or are you going to go off and do your own thing? I will
I'll
fade
come.
this to whether or not we save this for their turns, or if we do it now.
Okay, I was like, I'll go with. I ain't got nothing else to do.
All right, okay. Follow me. And
The other people doing their thing that we've been on.
We've been on this
Some
for a
other
while, but if
people
Denon wants to participate, it's fine.
Okay.
It also leads you all
Bananas been
to
waiting.
the mate. Nano wants to flirt with a tiefling lady. He can sit down. Anyway, Denoso leads you all up, and he begins walking towards the captain's cabin. However, he turns rather quickly and goes into the room just beneath it. After he unlocks the door and holds it open, you will find yourself in a rather empty room. Alright, this is an elevator. It's on the bottom dock, and he sort of presses a combination into the series of buttons that are on the wall, and the elevator itself lowers down to what you think, or what he said is the bottom. He opens up the door in front of you, and in front, or in this room, there is a very large, seemingly machine, with a large central area with a glass diamond structure that shows inside a bluish core that looks almost like a blue sun.
Esther's probably immediately rush up to it.
All right, you do so. Actually, we're going to see. Tannen, do you want to do anything while you're down here, or is it okay if we move on?
We can move on.
Okay, all right, we'll cover this at your guys' turn. Brashen, it's your turn.
I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Is Esther still carrying the pack of cannonballs?
I would have assumed he dropped it down near the cannons on the lower floor.
I mean, I'm probably just gonna be helping people until we set off. If you just want to skip my turn.
Okay, then. Nano, back to hitting on, talking to a tiefling person?
No, I
Yeah.
guess for the most part they've just been. He's been listening to some of the stories that she's been telling.
Okay. The most interesting war story that she likely would have told you is the Battle of Bridgetown. It was a combined effort from Port Royal and Velros. Both sides had sustained heavy casualties, and she had received an award called Celine's Blessing of Bridgetown, which signified her survival from the conflict. And she rolled up the sleeve or one of her pant legs to show you a metal leg that she said she had gotten from the Battle of Bridgetown. Unfortunately, the battle itself resulted in a terrible loss for the Allies, and they have since changed strategies.
Wow, that's quite the story. I mean,
Yeah, I know. It's that was a it was a terrible battle. Everyone lost some friends there,
I can
but
imagine.
we all have to sacrifice something in war. Yeah.
I get that, though war was not really what I grew up in.
You look more like a criminal man than anything else.
Well, yeah, fuck it, why not? Yeah, but not really by choice. I was kind of born into it, you know. My mom was a thief, but never really met her because she died giving birth to me, and I grew up in the guild that she was a part of. Not really all that special, I guess. Though technically, within the guild, I was the best one, and that's an objective truth.
Huh. I mean, I could believe it. No offense, but you seem small enough to be able to sneak around pretty easy.
Yeah, despite all the height jokes I get, being shorter does allow me to slip into things easier. God damn it, Blank. Ah.
It's just Iron Man. It's just Iron Man. He was able to build that shit in a cave with a box of scrap.
But
Not even on a cave in the middle of space.
but no, my life back in my old world wasn't that interesting. Though the last 3 years were definitely difficult.
Yeah? What's that?
I
Otis,
was
no. No.
on I was on the run from my own guild. It's a very, very funny story.
Is it now? Would you mind telling me a bit more about that, or is that private?
I'll give you the gist because the details are very, very damning. But for the gist is, I was meant to steal something. I stole it. I was supposed to give it to the guild master, but something told me not to. Just the feeling, or better yet to say, I just felt I couldn't give it to her, so I chose not to. And because I disobeyed a direct order, and a major one at that, the guild turned on me, and I had to run. That's actually how I got this scar on my eye. One of I guess someone I knew actually got pretty close with a dagger. But I'm still here, so it means I escaped.
A
But
day being alive is a good day indeed, I must say.
I
Looks like war and crime aren't too different, yeah?
yeah. But now I'm here just still making messes.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, you got a bunk for the coming few days, or?
I honestly don't even know where me and my group are supposed to sleep.
There's a few extra bunks down where the crew sleep. You can have the one below me if you want. No one sleeps
Sure.
there usually.
Sure, if you're offering.
All right, see you around, criminal. And she sort of stands up and walks away.
Oh. Nice to have a conversation where I wasn't being ridiculed for once. I wonder what everyone else is doing.
Cut to Esther. He is foaming at the mouth.
On the phone is detect magic lasts for 10 minutes. So what I couldn't detect before because of metal, I can detect now.
Okay. Well, I assume you're using that on the core.
Well, just to read out the tech magic, should sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic this way, you can use your action to see faint or invisible creature or object within the area. You can learn the school magic, right? If it is. Imagine it as he just sees like the flow of magic.
As you look towards the core of this ship, you see that the center, this sun inside the core, is extremely magically potent. However, just next to it, the few collections of fluid, I'm forgetting the term, like the fluid holders, I guess I'm just going to call it that. The fluid holders are almost anti-magical, like unnatural, rather. It's this very quick shift between the duality, and these two sort of combined and look, at least for you, as a sort of very quick fading out from where the magical energy goes upwards, connects with these two funnel holders, or fluid holders.
I just imagine from the third person, he's looking up and just like corner of a wall or like down really weird somewhere. He's looking at things no one else can see. I think that's really funny.
Yeah.
Liquid. I assume these are like fully contained canisters. You can't like really see inside what they're like.
There is a very thin glass line that allows you to see and that functions as a fuel gauge. However, when you look in, it looks black.
Like kind of to ask.
Pardon?
No, so was it like asking for name?
One more time, boy.
Hold on.
Blank. Well, now I just can't hear you too. Oh, there you are. And he's gone again.
Yes.
My everything. What the fuck, man? I'm just gonna close every tab except this Discord.
Five Nights at Esther's, guys.
Eh.
I love Five Nights at Esther's. Come on, we can make this real, can't we?
Give him enough time, yeah. Artificer.
Oh my god, I can hear you.
Oh?
Aha! Okay. Mic closer, because it's big. Once again. Donoso, was it?
Yes, I am Vanessa.
almost working like antimatter.
Sorry, one more time. I think your suit of metal is getting in the way. Tin Man? Hello.
Go.
Blank. Wait. The gods do not want this motherfucker figuring out what this is.
No.
No. Power through it, Blank. You can do that. You can use it. Oh, there it is. Well, it's doesn't really cancel out magic, but it's sort of, well, the way we use it is a bit unnatural. It's an unnecessary side effect. It's something new we found near North Star. It's called, or at least I've taken to calling it oil. Although Jan has a different name for it. He calls it black gold, but I don't see it. It's not much value to it. It just burns well. And then when you combine it with magic, it's rather potent, actually. It's sort of turns magic into energy. It's not really a singularity, more so it serves as a power. It's you know how certain cursed things or alive things have cores built into them. I actually think that there's a warforged somewhere on the ship here. It's like that. It serves to animate everything, and it just also functions as a combustion. It's not really a singularity. It's like a pocket of energy. Yeah. Do not touch it. Do not touch it. No touchy. Don't do that. This is the core, yes. Although we also happen to have we siphon off some of the energy because it does produce excess. So, any more questions, Metal Man, or?
And I will it work? Or do I have to keep it?
It's slightly better.
Okay. Or a machine that seems to not use pure magic move. This is an interesting solution.
Well, see the good thing about oil, that's the black stuff in the tanks. It burns well and it converts very easily to steam power. You can get steam to push and pull things as you need, and while animating spells work to move things, at least my expertise always lie with steam power and rather unmagical ways of moving things. The magical hull for the cannons and the semi self repair is that was all Jan. He has a sort of knack for making things that typically don't move on their own.
Enchantment upon it.
Pardon?
He bumbles to himself more about the enchant it being more the enchantment than the metal, and then says,
Well, it's It's more 50-50. He does something to the metal. I'm not entirely sure what. But he says he has some sort of special component that he adds to everything when he's smithing it. Sort of gives this alive. And rather, it's what it allows it to be so reactive as it usually does, because it's very quick. Typical animation spells don't function this quickly.
Not. Silly to ask, but you have.
Pardon? One more time.
Do you have a sample of this metal? As much as I can for it.
Pay me, you say?
Or maybe a promise of sharing some of my abilities.
Well, how much are you willing to part with? How big is your pocketbook?
My stats on my phone. Trying to get through my phone. There we go. I have 14 gold and plenty of experience and knowledge to share.
12 gold. 12 gold, and I'll give you a piece. Yeah, 12 gold. He meant that he had, well, out of character. He said 13, right? So, 12 gold. Esther, you did say 13. Huh? $12 to buy the piece. The armor's gonna crush it on himself.
Okay, I've just decided to move to my fucking phone. Is this better?
That's much better, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Cool. Worth the money.
Worth the money? You just hand him 12 gold?
Yeah. Like, I'd like to see the sample first. But yeah.
Before he goes and retrieves it, he says, I need the gold first.
Half now, half later. I'm not dumb to tricks.
He squints and just he strokes his beard. All right. And he sort of walks off, goes back up on the elevator, comes back down a few moments with a sheet of metal in hand. It seems about half as thick as the actual hull itself.
Okay. Can I attempt to shape it?
Yes, you can.
All right. I'm going to try and like shape it into, I think a sphere, a rough sphere shape would be the easiest.
Okay, and you do so.
Oh, it's very easy to work with now that there's not excess magic in the way.
Yes, it is actually rather easy to work with. It's a combination of steel and a little bit of gold, as well as a bit of amethyst bronze.
Oh, that's why it has magic built into its very structure.
Well, that's not the part that makes it That's magical. It does have magic built in with the metals, but Yarn won't tell me what exactly he puts in aside from the other metals. And something about a company secret or whatnot? Secret of trade?
I'll have to ask him myself. Where
Well, we're going
is
to
he?
be.
You say
He is the head smith of Velros, actually. We're going to be stopping there on our way to Amaris. So you could probably meet him, given the time.
Oh, that sounds perfect. I imagine while he's doing this, he's continuously shaping it into as many shapes as he can get it, seeing how like how much of a control he has over this.
You shape it. Of course, each time takes effort. But one thing, as you keep shaping it, see, it's sort of, they come in these sheets. They come in these sheets, and they will always revert back to the sheet. But as soon as one shapes into something and has dominion, as Jan calls it, over the sheet of metal, they are able to turn its base shape into a new one. So, for example, if you were to make that a triangle, and then will your idea that its base shape needs to be that triangle, if you shape it into anything else again, it'll revert back eventually. And if you will it back into, or if you want it to revert back now, you can do so. It's rather simple, actually, although it's not as strong as I would like it to be.
Metal can always be tempered, and if it forms like this, I don't think durability is an issue. You just need to hone it right. Thank you for this insight, Denoso. Your names are always so hard.
Yes.
I'll learn about this black gold later, but I feel like this would be a new avenue of study.
Yes, it's actually rather delightful, although I'd like to keep his notes private.
Well, I'm content for now. I just. I might. Okay, so what is everyone else doing while him and Denosa are just chatting?
Tannen, Lilith? What are you two doing? Well, Zenoso is chatting up with Esther.
Lilith's probably just listening and then sort of walking around and looking at stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Tannen's probably just watching. Leaned against the wall, watching.
Okay, I guess nothing interesting really happens.
Well, I'd say I'm content. I'd be willing to end my turn.
Okay then.
I got metal.
Lilith's turn.
I don't know if Lilith's got a whole lot to do. I think Lilith was just listening to that and, like I said, wandering around looking at stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm happy to forfeit because I don't really know what she'd be doing other than just listening in.
Okay then. Well then, back up to top of turn order, Tannen.
I don't really know what Tannen would do right now, then
Oh,
What?
motherfucker.
I was like, are we sailing at all? Are we still docked?
Too many
Yeah,
people
we are
down
still
here to
locked.
watch
Yeah, no.
Esther nerd out.
You know what? Tina will go upstairs. We'll go back up to the main deck and start seeing what she can do to get us on top. Sailing. I didn't know. I didn't know we were still docked. Hannah's gonna do what she can to try to get us moving.
As you get upstairs, Jordan has finished up directing around people, and everyone is piling on, sort of getting all hands on deck, waiting for Denoso's orders to set sail. There isn't much that Tannen herself could do.
Damn it. Is Denoso still talking to Esther?
Yes.
Denoso!
What does it Tannen?
Can we leave? We're still docked.
Oh, for Esther, my most sincerest apologies, but I'm going to need to get the ready.
No, I understand. This is plenty of an insight.
All right, then. No one's allowed here without me, so could you just get into the elevators? I'll bring you all up.
Oh, right. Well,
All right, you all enter the elevator, and he brings you all up to the main deck, and just lets you all go as he quickly saunters off into the captain's cabin. And is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn, Tannen?
No, I think that's it. I'm just trying to get the shit moving now. I didn't know we were still
Yeah, I didn't quite realize that either.
I'm just trying to get us moving. Cannon's just gonna bug Denoso until we're moving now.
Okay. All right. Yeah. It's pretty easy, just waiting for Denoso. But, I'm sorry, I'm out of it right now. But after a while, he simply comes out of his captain's quarters and stands at the bow of the ship, where there is still or not the bow, but at the captain's cabin with the steering wheel. He goes, "All right, everyone, welcome to the Kraken's Kiss. Please don't go overboard. We are going to be arriving in Velros in a few days. Until then, do what either me or Jordan tells you. We will have guests," and gestures towards whatever party members are on the top of the ship. And he just goes, "Treat them well, or don't. I don't care." And then sort of just nods at Jordan, who pushes a lever next to the steering wheel, and the ship begins to move. And one thing that everyone noticed is that a large amount of black smoke begins emanating from the back of the vessel.
That's supposed to happen.
Yes, that is supposed to happen. Don't worry, Tannen.
Cool. Got it.
All right, then. Is that the end of your turn, or no?
That's it.
Okay. All right, Sivith. You've been sitting. All right, then. You find Nova sitting there in the cafeteria. Alone, for the most part. Of course, there are a few people dotted about, but...
Yeah. Figured that everyone would be a bit more relaxed if I was gone for a bit. Well, I mean, I feel like I've been giving them a bit of a headache these past few days, so giving them a bit of, what's the word? Freedom from my presence for a short while would probably make things work well. I don't know. Plus, I had a nice conversation with a woman down here. Not like that. We just talked about stories. Sorry, forgot you're not Brashin. But yeah, no, she told me war stories, and I just told her what I could about about my life back in my world. Nothing crazy. Just the fact that last the years I was being hunted by the guild I grew up in. Nothing noteworthy, I'd say.
I'm back.
Uh right. She told me about a battle she was in, the battle for Bridgetown. If I'm really correctly, apparently it was a effort between Valros and Port Royal, but it ended up being a huge loss. She earned a medal from it, and also a medal leg. But she's here now, and she's still fighting. So I have to admit, she's very commendable. Well, go ahead, give it your best shot. I mean, I like I just met her. I mean, she's nice to talk. She's nice to talk to. But you asking if I'm in love with her or something? Exactly. The people who think love at first sight exists is honestly, I feel like they're idiots. Agreed. But no, I'd say I like her. She was fun. She was interesting to talk to. She also, and don't say anything, but she did offer me the bunk underneath her. So yeah, but if Brashen were here, he'd be being all like, "My man" or whatever. No, I think that's more of a Brashen thing. So, how's your exploration of the ship been going? Ah, so no one set any fires yet? It's probably from it. It's probably from its engine. Oh, do you not have anything like this in your world? Ah, that makes sense. So this is a first for you. Oh, so what do you think of it? It's fine. That's fine, but I will say this isn't as cool as an airship. No, they're actually really nice. I actually had to when I was about 15, I actually got to got to sneak on one for a job, and it was a great experience. You know, of course, only rich, the who, only the rich of the rich could actually ride in airships. But it was definitely nice to see. And I made up with a good, and I made up with a goal. I made off with a good haul that day. Mm, try it. It's certainly an experience, but then again, you're in the area either way, so it's probably nothing new to you. Well, if yes, usually it's at a cruising speed, but it does, but that's usually only if they're doing like tours. If they're actually going from one place to another, they actually go pretty fast. At least that's what I've heard. I never left the city I grew up in until something happened. But that's besides the point. Should we go find the others? You sure you want to do that in the open where there are listening ears? That's what I thought. Fair enough. Maybe we should do it over a campfire. Be fun to tell stories. Oh, it all depends on how you tell it. No, I didn't say that. My singing voice is atrocious, but I'm not gonna try and make it all. I'm not gonna try and make mine sound all doom and gloom. There were happy moments. Hmm? In my honest opinion, I'd say it's a good. hmm, I'd say it's a good about 60 to 70% chance, though from what I've noticed, they probably aren't going to be the same. If you do run into people who look like those from your world, they probably aren't going to act the same. Let's take, for example, Dragonfly. She is very different from the Dragonfly that I know in my world. For example, my Dragonfly and I grew up within the same guild, and, well, she is. Well, she's actually annoying there too, but I guess this one is sort of less annoying. It's hard to really say unless you actually meet her. But from my guess, there will be some similarities, but also some major differences if you even do run into them. After all, the universe has infinite possibilities. Is is that a good thing or a bad thing? Neither do I. But right. Another can I be real with you for one single second? When I first saw Dragonfly appear, I was scared. I was scared of what she represented. Because I thought if she were here, then that means somehow the person I've been running from had found me. Or knew where to find me, at least. And I mean, now that I know it's not actually my dragonfly, it's a major relief, but still. Because if I was able to come here, which I still don't remember how, but if I was able to come here, then there's a chance that she could definitely find a way. But that's a story for another day. Now let's go find the others. I'm sure they're dying to see us again.
Okay. Um. Well, we. I do know Blank was wanting to cut this or leave rather quickly here, and there isn't much I have planned for the boat ride to Valros. So, are we wanting to jump to that quickly and end the session there for tonight?
Mhm.
Not like actually jump to Valros, but like you know, skip the journey.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right. Okay then. A few or a day's journey under Denoso and Jordan, and technically Tannen. It wasn't too much of a hard ride. The seas are calm, and the ocean was open, and you find yourself pulling into the absolutely massive gates of Valros, an extraordinarily large structure, far bigger than even the canal at Port Royal. And as the primary warship pulls in, it quickly turns to one side, approaching the docks built within the city itself to the mouth of an open river. The city is bustling. with people and shops and a very, very large blacksmithy. Waiting on the docks are faces that Tannen would recognize, but none of you would, in character at least. You see a fairly short elven woman with extraordinarily long hair fading into purple at the ends. You see a small little lady with rabbit ears and in a pink dress, and a woman that's red with antenna and in a full suit of armor sitting on the dock, or standing on the dock rather. As the ship pulls up, Denoso is the first one to take a step off, and you all hear, "Denoso, where have you been?" And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
And just grunt.
Listen, listen, guys. I don't think that Riley's version of Selene is going to be all that bad.